Hey everyone, Zach here again with Hat and Wax Collector, back with another video. I thought today we'd do something a little bit fun. Obviously, I've broken the Fairfield products in the past. I did baseball. I thought it'd be kind of interesting to see if we can compare to three sports. So I got a box of football, basketball, and their baseball products. That'd be fun. We could just open them all three up and see if any kind of hits we can get out of them. All right, obviously we're going to talk about the hat first, and then we're going to talk about the wax. Thank you. All right, let's talk about the wax first. Obviously, San Francisco Giants. Got this from Ecapcity. I shopped a lot at Ecapcity in the mid to late 2000s. They were coming out with some good hats, obviously specifically Giants hats mainly. But I like this colorway. I like to refer to it as the reggae colorway. The green, red, and yellow. You know, family, as I mentioned, my mom's from Hawaii, listened to a lot of reggae music growing up. So I definitely like this colorway. So they got it all in black, all black on the bottom. Sorry, it's a little dirty. Again, 7 3/4 black sweatband, and then also you got the the red, yellow, and green batter's box as well. So I wear this hat frequently, especially in the summertime, usually with like a red shirt or whatnot. But yeah, definitely. You know, there's a time where I was collecting a lot of Giants hats with different, you know, variations and colorways and whatnot. So I thought this was a pretty unique one at the time. So I definitely rock it whenever I get the chance. So glad I was able to share that. And again, today we're going to be opening and reviewing the Fairfield Company products. You know, you can find these, usually these at Walgreens, Rite Aid, I think. This basketball one I got at Target, but also you can see it's a Fairfield Company product. So it's always kind of a fun break. You kind of never know who you can get. You know, the last time I opened up the baseball one, you know, there was a pack in there, and I think I got like you know, a Jeter card, David Wright Topps Chrome. So it's like a mixed product in it, and I believe the last box of this I opened up, I had an autograph as well. So I just thought it would be cool to just open up their products, the three sports that they have out. So I think this time I will go, let's go football, baseball, basketball. Obviously the draft just happened recently, so we're kind of in the mix of getting ready for, you know, once basketball finishes, I like to start getting in that mindset. You know, training camp is all, you know, teams are having, you know, them come out, oh, their packs, oh, there's some packs in here, sweet. So it's exciting time. Players showing up. It's cool to see all the people that just got drafted in their uniforms, you know, practicing with the team and whatnot. So it's cool. So we got 2 packs. We got the LSU Tigers first edition, and we got 90 Series 2 score. So let's go ahead and open the packs first, and then we'll go and we'll go through the singles. LSU obviously has some great program for football players. Obviously Burrow recently, but you have, you know, folks like OBJ recently, and you know, but it's kind of cool that they were able to draft a receiver to Cincinnati, so you get someone familiar with Burrow out there. So we got a coupon. Sure, this is way expired. Good offer till March 1st, 1991, 30 years ago. So this is similar to the Notre Dame packs I got with that you would find Joe Montana cards. So that's cool. They switched. I never realized that they had an LSU one. So that's Steve Van Buren, Joe Labrusso, Burt Jones, Norman Jefferson. Gainell Tinsley. Frank Bryant, some mixed sports. Michael Brooks and Eddie Palubinskas. Alright, I'll be honest, I didn't know any of those players. There, we'll open up the score 1990 score series. I wonder, I have a box of this. I know I have a football score product that I was planning to rip somewhere in the future, so we'll see. Oh, we got Anthony Carter. I do remember these cards, collecting these cards as a kid, looking at it. Frank Wright, the Bills. Guy McIntyre, the Niners. James Thornton. Ron Rivera, player. Obviously, he's the head coach for the Washington football team. Al Baker. Bruce Matthews, Hall of Famer, All Pro. Derek Kennard. Heath Sherman. Troy Benson. Rookie Aaron Wallace. Class of 90 Richmond Webb. Like these old 90s script hats, they're kind of coming back. Hat Club just recently did, they put those out, so I know how Hat Club. I have the Niners one, I have a San Francisco Giants one, but it's cool that they're able to bring these back. Percy Snow, Chiefs. Maurice Hurst. Herman Fontenot and Matt Millen, former GM. Was he the GM of the Lions at one time? I'm pretty sure he had a high office position. I want to see GM. But yeah, that's that. All right, and let's go through the inserts. I mean the single cards. So we got Quentin Cornett. They're kind of just like, it's Maroney. Johnny Mitchell. Rodney Peete with the Eagles uni. I'm used to seeing him with the Lions. Yeah. Troy Drayton. Bowman rookie of Tebucky Jones. That's cool. Seems so familiar, like that's a correspondent or something. I could be wrong. Ooh, Ty Law. So we're cool with the coding still on that. Very cool. I'll put that aside. Falcons are back in black. We got Marv Cook, Pro Set. Louis Lips, Pro Set. Joe Burrow, hit Premier Draft, LSU. I believe it from the reviews that I've seen from this footbox, you always have some kind of Joe Burrow either hit or leaf card. Put that in there. So these, I think these are all hit brand. Lucky Jackson. Got a couple of them. Javonte Moffat. Terrell Burgess. Reggie Williams. Jaguar. Xavier DB rookie. John Lynch, there you go, that's pretty cool. Hall of Famer. Niners GM. Pretty cool. Look at that. We got a Topps. Trey Mason. Topps Demaryius Thomas. Michael Pittman Jr. Rookie. College. Stephen Montez. Leaf. Jacob Eason. J.J. Taylor. And J.K. Dobbins. So a lot of these were the you know, prior to them getting drafted. So it was alright mix of cards. I personally like the Ty Law, John Lynch, but these to me I would consider personal hits, I guess. Look at that, John Lynch, Joe Burrow, Ty Law, Topps Finest, and Ruth Matthews. Alright, we're going to baseball. So it's going to be similar to football. There's going to probably be a pack of junk wax in here. As you can see, it's in there. It looks like it's upper deck, I would think. So let's see who we got. Let's open the pack first. 91, okay. 91's cool because this is the, I think it's the Messina rookie year. Is it the chipper one, too? I believe, but also obviously the, if this is a low series, you get the chance of the short print Michael Jordan card. So let's see if we're lucky enough. And I know a commenter had mentioned like sometimes these can get repacked, but this one looks all right, but I don't know how that works. But all right, we got a Cub sticker. I always like these stickers. These were the absolute worst. If you ever had a binder and kept them in, if you stick these stickers on the binder, you know, the residue definitely rubs off throughout times. When I went back through my old football and baseball binders, the first page was just like glued on. Not cool, but what can you do? All right, Steve Finley. Hall of Famer Ryan Sandberg, Vince Law, that's pretty cool. MVP lineup, the Hawk, Sandberg, and George Bell. That's pretty cool. Michael, oh, nice, got a bow. It's an iconic card. The Sox, this is, I want to say this was one of his memorable cards as with the Sox uni, because he's obviously spent his first part of the career with the Royals. So that Bob Oeda, Storm Davis, Jack Clark, Mark Winton, checklist, Steve Wilson, Lonnie Smith, Joe Oliver, and another Bob Ojeda. So not bad. Bo Jackson and Ryan Sandberg. We can add this on there because Ryan's on there. So all right, let's see what else we got. Richard Dawson, Jeff Villard, Franco, Vince Coleman, Fred Lynn, Derek Lewis, Ron Hasty, Jeremy Gonzalez, Mitch Webster. I went to Don Russ 92, Bobby Rose, Lenny Dykstra, MVP. Poppy Vanilla, still getting paid by the Mets. We got 2 of them. July 1st. That's it. When he gets paid by them. Ricky Gutierrez. Juan Guzman. Jamie Navarro. The Crime Dog, Fred McGriff. Andy Ashby. Nice, Tom Glavine. We got Alex Gonzalez, Future Stars. Mark Davey. Reggie Harris. 90s Tops. Chad Kruger. Rick Honeycutt. Raul Mondesi. Tom Browning. Scott Sanderson. Oral Hershiser, and a Indians uniform. I don't think I've ever seen. I don't have any cards of Oral Hershiser and other than a Dodgers uniform, but I know he did spend some time after LA with them, so it's kind of cool to have that. Herbert Perry, rookie. Joe Girardi, young Joe Girardi. Chris James, Terrell Wade, another Alex Gonzalez, Chuck Finley, Tom Gregg, Pete Ecapcity, Franklin Stubbs, Alan Anderson, Doug Henry, Chris Chablis, Chuck Knobloch, Rich Dotson. I forget to get any hits. Darren Jackson. Oh, that's a bent corner. Mark McFarland. Greg Vaughn. Noma. Limited Skybox Edition. Noma. Aaron Boone. Bruce Hurst. Jarrett Wright. Steve Decker, so shiny card. Shinsuke Watanabe. It's a World Baseball Classic. I got to see the 09 series. The last round, the semis and the finals. I had some friends, close friends of mine visiting from Hawaii, went to Dodger Stadium to watch it. So Japan and Korea played in the finals, and I gotta say, like, to be part of that game and just in the stands was definitely very exciting. Sports wise, definitely I want to say it's up there for me to be a part of and to experience that. I've never been to like a World Series or Super Bowl, anything of that nature. So that was really exciting. Dodger Stadium was full of Japanese, Koreans. I was Southern California, so it was just like packed, and obviously Japan won, but it was a close game. I believe it went into extra innings. Ichiro, I think, won that, was able to score a player in that, but it's kind of cool. Definitely fun. Ricky Henderson, record breaker. Mark Lemke, Bud Harrelson, Teddy Higuera, Randy Velarde, Pat Mears, O.B. McDonald, Jim Einstein, Steve Trout, Claude Raymond, some McDonald's. Jose Canseco. I have many of his cards, not all of them. Gene Larkin, Brett Butler, Jim Corsi, Tony Fernandez, rest in peace. Jack Armstrong, Mike Stanley, Don Zimmer, manager, Walt Weiss, Charlie O'Brien, Jake Peavy. Wow, look at that. So you got a ring with the Giants. Barrett Osman, Andrew Jones, and silly draft pick. McDowell, Tracy Jones, Jason Grimsley, Dean Palmer. We got a gold Max card. Sure, is it gold medallion? Yep, gold medallion. I like these gold medallion cards. I obviously wish it was a better player, but I do like those, so I'll add that to mine. Scott Erickson. So I want to say the last box I opened had better, you know, quote unquote hits. I like these ones, so these ones will, for my personal collection. We got the gold medallion, Ricky Henderson, record breaker, Tom Glavine, MVP lineup. We got Bo, 91, and Ryan Sandberg. So I'll count those as the hits for me. If there's anything that I missed in this or the football or overlooked, please remind me. So I've been excited. I've been looking forward to opening this. So let's see. I can open it up. It's like weird to get it open. The reviews that I've seen people opening these to get some Hall of Famers in there, so that's all I've been looking for. So let's see who we get. And again, this is the basketball Swords Cube. One hit. Usually it's a relic or I think autograph. There's a thick card in there, so I'm assuming it's a relic. So we'll put that on the bottom. Let's see who we got. All right, we got Alex English, Kiki Vanderway, Mark Price, Wes Unseld, David Wesley, Impact. Oh, nice. Bobby Hurley. Kings fan, obviously. This is obviously he got into an accident after a game, you know, and he got really badly injured. But his first year with the Kings, he was absolutely really good. It was exciting for him, so it was kind of a, or I mean, I'm at this my personal collection. I actually got to meet Bobby Hurley at the Phoenix airport. We were there on a layover. And they were getting ready to go to Las Vegas for the Arizona State that made the tournament. I think they had lost that year, but the next year when they went in, he got his first win as a coach. But yeah, this is a personal hit. We got Ken Norman, Aaron Gilliam, Antonio McDyess. I really dig these old inserts that they had in the 90s. This is 96 Skybox. Obviously big name players, Jordan, you know, Shaq. You can get decent value, but it's really cool. Glenn Rice, he's a good shooter. LaSalle Thompson, James Worthy, Sam Perkins, Charles Jones, Terry Davis, John Williams, Sean Green, Alvin Robertson, Kenny Williams, Chris Childs, John Sudwold, Dennis Scott, nice, great shooter. Marcus Liberty, Tim Kepton, John Crotty, rookie, Hershey Hawkins, Victor Alexander, Steve Smith, Dwayne Coswell, and it's a young Dwayne Coswell, Lance Banks, Nick McMillan, Chris Jackson. Very cool. I don't think I own this. He obviously, you know, he changed his name later on in his career. Mahmoud Abdul Rauf. If you guys remember, he spent some time in the Kings. And I remember way before, you know, Kaepernick and all that stuff went down, there was a big deal of him not, something about when, you know, when they would play the national anthem. I don't recall, but when he, you know, he would, I don't know if he was in a locker, if he just wasn't putting his hand on his chest, or he wasn't, you know, but I don't recall there being much media coverage when he, by this time he already changed his name. But let's go to have his rookie. I'll add that to mine. Katie Gaddison, Tyron Corbin, Mike Geiger, Scott Burrell. If you watch The Last Dance, obviously it was his time with the Bulls. It was kind of cool how they shed some light on, you know, his relationship with Jordan. Dale Harris, Cliff Livingston, Mark 8 expansion team Magic, Henson, Hornets checklist. Oh sweet, Scotty. Whoops. Miller, Tim Perry. I got Tim Hardaway, Reggie Williams, Damon Patterson, Charles Smith, Rick Fox in the Celtics uni, Newt Bowl, Raymond Felton, Danny Manning, Milwaukee Bucks checklist card, John Williams, Dominique Wilkins, Xavier McDaniel, J.R. Reed, Harvey Grant, Felipe Lopez. Oh, that's a cool pose. That Grizzly uniform, I gotta say, is like one of, you know, when the Vancouver Grizzlies and Toronto Raptors came out, they came out with some hot jerseys for expansion teams. Harold Miner, aka Baby Jordan, Warren Kidd, Doug West, Romeo Robinson, D. Brown. He won the slam dunk contest. No, I believe he won. He was a great dunker. Whoa, David Robinson. Is this a sticker, or is this just the Flair 90? That's cool. That was a big David Robinson fan. Actually, as far as basketball players, he was probably one of my, when I was getting into basketball as a kid, and I was collecting cards, I really went after David Robinson. He went to college in Navy, you know, aka the Admiral. I come from a military family, so I just thought it was pretty cool for him to be able to continue. And, you know, he was a high draft pick, obviously. I think it was number 1, wasn't he? So always collected his card. Kiki Vandeweghe, Dan Marley, Xavier McDaniel, Jason Williams, Vern Fleming. A lot of Skyblocks. I have a box of Skyblocks that I'm going to open in a future break. Sean Bradley. I know he just recently got into an accident, so I hope, I never followed up, but I hope he's recovering well. Con Fitzsimmons, Terry Davis, Derek McKee, Byron Russell, Blue Edwards, Derek Harper, Daring Morningstar, Is that really his last name? Darren Morningstar. That's a very unique last name. Pittsburgh. The Pitt. Interesting. Top future playoff MVP. Sean Kemp. Dude was a beast. Supersonics. Grant Long. Ed Harping. Byron Scott. Lee Mayberry. Reggie Lewis, rest in peace. He had, I believe he had a heart condition. I don't know if it was a game or practice where he just collapsed. He passed away, but he was definitely one of Boston Celtics, best players at that time. Olton Polynice, wow. Good hair. He spent some time with Kings. That's what I'm familiar with him. Cameron, Nick Anderson, Rodney Rogers, Luke Walton. It's the coach. Sacramento Kings. They're keeping him. I think they're just giving one more year, see how he does with the Kings. I mean, I'm not, they got injured. Kings were dissing with injury. It was a short off season, just throughout the NBA altogether this season. I didn't have a proper, break in between seasons, so it has a lot of wear and tear. So the Kings dealt with some, injuries. They could have pushed for the play-in round, if they had another win or two. So I don't think he's, the worst coach. I don't know if there's any better options at the moment. You can definitely let me know. Oh, sweet, the mailman. I love these art cards. They're kind of the Fanmation cards. Jordan has a popular one. Omar Spencer, Charles Oakley, Cheryl Lowry, Gary Grant, Michael Adams, Tim Perry, Tom Gugliotta, Jerome Kersey, 2 Jerome Kerseys, 3 Jerome Kerseys, BG Armstrong. Oh, Papa G. So this is the hit. Papa Giannis. I mean, he was a fan favorite. Definitely when he got drafted, I thought it was a questionable draft. Pick at the time. There's a lot of things to address. Obviously, he's no longer on the team. But, I mean, King's relic card, I'm going to call it a hit. It would have been nice if it was obviously a better player, but I'll take a Papa G rookie relic card. So, but yeah, so we'll go ahead and review some other I would consider hits. Bobby Hurley, this mailman, Dave Robinson, Dominique Wilkins, Tim Hardaway, Scotty, like this, Chris Jackson, James Worthy. So, these are fun. I mean, I think if you go in with having little to no expectations, then I think that's the best way. Plus, you get to look at older cards, and it's just a good, good mixture of stuff. So I'll still continue to buy this whenever I feel like it, or just like whenever you don't, if you strike out trying to get other product. But I don't know. I feel like with Target and the retail, there hasn't been really issues. My Target with people are pretty respectful, so they're still selling product. There is still the one limit per customer per day thing, but I'm still be able to get some product. So, but yeah, so Fairfield Company, you just can't expect, big things to come out of it, but there's still fun breaks nonetheless. But, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Obviously, please subscribe, comment, or like. You can follow me on Instagram at hatandwaxcollector, and also Twitter on hatandwax. So stay tuned for the next video. Hopefully, I'm thinking about, I've been collecting some baseball products, so I'll probably open some baseball next. So more current stuff. But all right, you guys have a great one. I'll see you next video. Thanks.